Hi, it's me, Rachel Lynn, and today's Tip Tuesday is all about diet bets. So I mentioned doing diet bets a lot, and I also get a lot of questions from some of you as far as what are diet bets, how do they work. So I decided to do a video just explaining all of it. So I will leave the link down below for a diet bet, but it is actually dietbetter.com. The premise is to lose weight and win money. It is a type of gambling, I guess, but you are gambling on yourself more than anything else. It is a platform where you put money into a pot, whichever game that you're in, and there's separate games, and your money goes into a big pot. And what you are trying to do is lose a certain amount of weight, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But if you meet your goal by the end of the time frame, then you are a winner and you win the money. So the money goes into the pot, and then DietBet takes out a cut, and then the winners actually split the pot. So if you are in a bet and it costs you $25 or $30 and you don't meet your goal, then you did not win, and that money gets split up with all the other not winners. I don't want to say the L word, but it gets split up to all the winners. Each game that you participate in comes with a social media type kind of, I guess, message board that you can post pictures. You can just post like a status update kind of thing. You can like each other's comments. You can comment and reply to each other's comments and posts. And just the atmosphere in a diet bet game, at least all of the ones that I have ever been in, have all been super positive and super supportive, even though you're kind of trying to win each other's money. Oh, and I almost forgot that if everybody in the one particular bet wins their bet and they meet their goal, then DietBet will forfeit their cut and you just get your money back. I guess the positive part of there is that you're not going to lose any money. So now I'm going to go into the two different types of games that DietBet has. So the first one is called the 1 month Kickstarter Bet, and in that bet you have 4 weeks or 28 days to lose 4% of your body weight. So if you weigh a lot more, then you'll have a lot more to lose. If you are smaller size, then you have less to lose. DietBet also has precautions in place if you are a certain weight, and actually I think it has more to do with your BMI, but if your body mass index is at a certain level, then you are not eligible to even be in a bet, because if you are too healthy or too thin, then you can't lose weight. You can lose more than the 4%, but there is another safety precaution on the other end of that, where if you lose too much of your body weight in a certain amount of time, then you are also disqualified. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe the amount is like 12% in a month, which is a lot of weight. Probably the only way that you're going to lose that much weight in 1 month's time is if you have gone to extreme measures such as weight loss surgery, which they actually have that on the website that is illegal as far as the diet bet rules are concerned, and then maybe like starving yourself for a whole month. Of course, those are extreme measures and DietBet does not support them, and if you lose too much weight, it is because you have gone to extreme measures, and so you are disqualified for that. The cost of a bet is anywhere between $20 and like $100. Typically bets are about $25 to $35, but there are some big ones that are $100, and then sometimes there are smaller ones that are $15 or $20, but the average is more like $25 to $35. So in this month's time, you can post on DietBet, you can get encouragement, you can encourage others in your game. And in order to weigh in and also weigh out, what you do is you kind of click the button that says, okay, I'm ready to weigh in. You can weigh in up to 2 days before the bet starts. So I kind of like to weigh in early because it gives me a couple of extra days to try and go ahead and start losing weight. So you have 48 hours to weigh in before the bet starts, but you can also join a game late and just go ahead and weigh in. But then of course it's kind of tight and you want to try to lose that weight as soon as you possibly can, because you have a little bit less time because you joined late. But it's perfectly doable, and I think I've actually done that before. And the process for weighing in and weighing out of a bet is you are given a code word, and you have to have the code word written like by your scale. I use Post-it notes and I just write it on the Post-it, and you have to have a full body shot of you standing on the scale, and I just do this in the mirror with my full length mirror, and then you also have another shot of your feet on the scale with the number showing how much you weigh. The one with the feet is the one that I think you have to have the code word in, but I always hold the word in both pictures just in case. If at any point DietBet thinks that your weigh-in is suspicious, they can request you to do a video weigh-in, in which case you have to have another person video you, because I do it on my own for the most part, but if I'm ever audited on my weight, then I would have to have a friend video me, and they show you standing on the scale, full body, and they actually like zoom in to the scale without cutting the video at all, and showing the number on the scale in order to make sure that things are on the up and up. I have never been audited, and I cross my fingers that never happens. That's one of the reasons why I put my code word in both my full length picture as well as my feet, just because like I want to make sure that everything is on the up and up, and that, you know, they definitely know that both pictures are from that morning, and that it's, you know, nothing fishy is going on. Then there is also a 6-month diet bet, and that one is actually broken down into 6 separate months, and you have to weigh out each month and kind of like check in, and you have to meet a certain goal each month. So what they actually do with the 6-month bet is they take your amount that you put in each month, and I like to pay for the whole bet all at once because I actually get the last month for free. But a lot of people, if they're not sure they're gonna make it, then they'll just pay monthly. And what you do is it's just like the other ones, but instead of 4%, the first month you have to lose 3% of your weight. The second month you need to lose 3% of your weight. Then the third month you have to lose 2% of your weight. And then I think the fourth month you have to lose 1% of your weight. The fifth month, 1% of your weight. And that gets you to your 10% goal. And then in the 6th month, it is a maintaining month, and you would just have to stay at that goal that you met in the 5th month. Also, in order to get to the 6th month, you have to have lost at least, I believe, 4 to 6% before you go into the last month, because again, they don't want any drastic measures being taken in order to meet the end goal. So with the pots in the Transformer bets, what they do is they split the money that you put in each month. So if each month is a $25 month, then they take half of the money and they put it in that month's pot, and they take the other half, it goes into the final pot at the end, the 6-month pot. If you win the whole game, then you get a much bigger cut, because people that faded out in the first couple months that are no longer in the bet anymore, their money is in that final pot even though they're no longer in the game. So it is very similar, and it's broken down into months, so it is very similar to the Kickstarter bet. This one is called the 6-month Transformer bet, and I really like the Transformer bets because you're in a game longer with these people, so you get to know them better, and I like that you lose more weight, and I like that you win a lot more money if you win the whole thing. DietBet also has a membership program. I'm not really sure why it's called that, but it is $5 per game. And really, if you're in multiple games in a month, which by the way, you can be in up to 3 Kickstarter bets at the same time and 3 Transformer bets at the same time, and you are literally losing the same weight for both. So I don't have to lose extra pounds because I'm in extra bets, but if I don't win one, then I'm not going to win all 3, but if I win one, then I do win all 3, because that's the way that I like to do it. I like to stack those bets because I know that I can pull it out, and I know that I can win the bets if I work hard enough, and I like betting on myself. So for the membership, it's $5. Technically, I guess it's $5 a month, but what you can do is do a weekly weigh-in, and you get a new word, for those weeks, and then you are entered into a drawing to win different prizes. I have actually won some of these prizes way back when the membership program was different. It was very different, but I have won a Polar heart monitor watch, and then I have also won a free pair of tennis shoes. So I do like participating in that, and then it also gives me an official weigh-in each week so that I can better track my weight loss. Even though I weigh myself every day, I like that it's actually in that program and it's saved, even though I enter my weight in Fitbit too, but either way, it's saved in 2 different places, and I like having my weight saved. So since 2014, when I first started doing diet bets, I have actually won 37 games, and I have won over $3,000 from Diet Bet. Now this is $3,000, but I have probably put in my own money. Probably a little over $1,000 is what I have spent on games to go into it. So I really haven't won $3,000 if you count getting my money back. It's probably closer to $2,000 that I have actually won over the last several years. So while I don't consider Diet Bet a great way to make money, it is a great way to motivate me to lose weight and then also earn a little bit of extra money on the side. And I will say that the Transformer diet bets is really where I've made most of my money, but I don't discount the Kickstarter bets either, because they can be pretty profitable too, depending on what bet you're in and how many people win. So I really like diet bets. So I also plan on doing another video soon about how I have actually won all of these bets that I've won, and I would love to talk about that. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like to know more about how I do diet bets, and if you have any other questions about diet bets, leave me a comment and I would love to answer those, whether it's in the comment section or in a future video. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I make videos about getting out of my student loan debt and losing some weight along the way, and diet bets are one of the great things that help me accomplish both of those goals. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.